Okay guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm Moses from Learning Python. You're welcome. First of all, I do apologize for not uploading videos in two consecutive weeks. In short, I had a very tight timetable. I had some other responsibility outside of YouTube which kept me very busy. But in short, in this session, we're going to cover how you can import data from Excel into Django Model. And this is actually what you should expect at the end of this session. Okay, here we have Excel, which contains the data. For demonstration purpose, I'll change the ID. Okay, that's right. Then I Control S to save the changes. So the assumption of this session is like when you are developing a university or school research system, okay? So most of the time, these instructors, after marking their students' exams, they usually use Excel to put in their information of students' name and the marks, the total score. So in short, it becomes very difficult for an instructor to insert or to put the marks of one student by another. Okay, as everybody know that this, as I have said that this instructor tends to store the information of their students' names and the marks in Excel. So we should simplify the you should simplify how to upload the student marks, and this is the purpose of teaching this stuff, how you can upload how you can import data from Excel into Django Model. So if these are the marks of students plus their name, then after, what instructor will do in the student result system or SR is just to import the Excel. So it will be just one action. Okay, so this is like how it should be. So I choose, click there. Let me say this is the Excel which contains student's name and the marks. So once I click on upload, you will see the information will be uploaded. This is DB SQLite browser. So once I refresh, you can see the information of the information from Excel into Django Model. So this is actually what you should expect it at the end of this session. I'm talking too much, and in short, the introduction is very longer than the implementation, but this is something very short and clear. So if it's the first time for you to watch my channel, please don't forget to like, put comment, subscribe, and we usually upload new video on every Tuesday of every week, so never miss a new video. So after this awesome introduction and this an amazing demonstration, let's go to code. Open up your coding editor and let's go. So here we go. We start to install import export, which is Django package, to help us to import and export Excel file. Okay, so copy, then after install the package. Right, on my case the requirement is satisfied because I have installed it, but for your case your package will be installed. So after installation, the next thing to do here is to add import export into install the app in setting py file of your main project. So here add import export. Control S to save the changes. Then after, the next thing to do here is to create a model. Okay, so here we are going to create a model. So class person. So this is our model. Bracket models dot model, right? That's perfect. Then after, we start by defining the column of the model, which is name. And here I can say this is model field. Okay. The max length is 100. Perfect. I would choose to copy this and paste it several times. Okay. After name, let's say we have email. After email, now let's change. Okay, so let's make our project let's make our project to become real. So let me say this is the name. Okay, and let me say this is Max. Okay, as I told you that the purpose of teaching how you can import data from Excel to Django model is to prepare your mind to develop SR, student result system. So let's say that let's remain with name and max. Okay, so this is perfect. So this is the name, max. Yes, let me just see. Let's remain with only the two information. After that, so this is a model we have created. So after that, let us learn migration. Okay, so the command is python manage.py make migrations. Right, then after, another command is python migrate. Perfect. Python manage.py migrate. Perfect. We have already created the model. Okay, and if you have installed DB, okay, DB browser SQLite, you can open it up. Okay, let me cancel it. Click on file, then after open database. After that, on desktop, here is where our project folder is located. So I'll go and search Python Django. Okay, perfect. And here, as you can see, there is model. I don't see model person. Okay, what is happening? Product. So let me see here. So Python Django. Perfect. This is Python Django, but I don't see the model here. Person. Perfect. This one. So we have name and max. Okay, so after that, the next thing we are going to do here, inside of the application folder. Okay, so this is application folder. Okay, so what I can do here, let's create a file called resources. Okay, inside let's create a file, not a folder. Let's create a file called resources py. Okay, then after, inside of this file, we need to from import export okay, from import export we needed to import resources. Perfect. Then after, from models import person. So here I can say from models, from .models, we needed to import the model we have created, which is model person. Then after, what we need here to do is this is resource. Okay, so let's have something like this. Let us open up. Okay, so the next thing to do here is let us open up form. Okay, let us open up form. But in resources, I think there is something. There's something should be inside of resources. So here in resources, it should be class. Okay, person resource. Right, then after bracket resources dot model resources, model resource. That's perfect. Here it should be class meta. Class meta. Okay, then after we need to define the model, which is person. That's okay. So we are done with resources. Let us open up forms py file and let's create a form. Okay, so here we can say this is class person form. All right, then after this is forms dot form. Perfect. Here we needed to have class meta. Okay, then after the model, we needed to define the model, which is person. Okay, the model is person, but we needed to import it before. Okay, after that, it has by default imported itself. Okay, and this differs according to the coding editor you are using, but I highly recommend for you Python developer to use VS Code. A lot of things are simplified here. Okay, once I go on, okay, here you can see the model person is already imported. This is like autopilot mode. It's just see, boom. Okay, that's perfect. So now we are done with the we started by importing the import export. We added it in setting.py. We created a model. We created a resource which will help us to push to import it in Django Model. We created we have created a form, right? Guess what the next thing? The next thing is let's go in views. Okay, let us go in views, and this is where the actual movie is shooted. So here okay, so here we needed to create in short, before going on, let's import the following. Okay, so I can say from tablib import dataset. Okay, import dataset, and from resources it should be from dot resources. Okay, we needed to import, you know what we needed to import? Person resource. Perfect. Then after in models here, we'll need to import model person. Okay, but so here from dot models import members. Let's say before importing members, let us import model person. Okay, so here what I can do here, I can say this is person. Perfect. Then after, let's proceed. Okay, here what we need to do here, we need to create a Django function which will help us to receive the data from form and process them, boom, push them in Django model. So the name of our Django view or Django function is I can say import Excel. Okay, import Excel. That's perfect. All right, guys, so After that, we'll need to process the form. So here I can say if method, if request dot method is equal to post, then after do the following. Okay, let me say pass. Okay, then after return, what I needed to return is I needed to, if the method is not posted, I mean what I needed to do here is to render the HTML page. Okay, so I can say return render. Oh, I really missed you guys. That's why you can see my vibe is my vibe is, I want to say up. Okay, that's perfect. Then here I can say dashboard slash input dot html. Should I call input? Let me say form dot html. I think this is the perfect name, right, guys? So after that, we'll need to let me run in the server here. Okay, running the server. Let's open up URLs. Okay, this URL. Okay, I can copy this. I don't want you to see what I was coding. Okay, I can paste this, and here what I can say import, right? And the name is, I don't want you to see this. Okay, so this the Django view is import. Perfect. The name, let me say the name is import push Excel, because if I'll use import Excel, I guess it will conflict with the installed package. So let me say push Excel, push pop. Perfect. What is happening once I come here? Oh, okay. I like to see this error because I have little missed it, because it is very common for beginner, and when I was a beginner I was facing this error. Okay, so here this is a file. Perfect. Hi. Okay, so let us refresh the browser. Hi, that's perfect. Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, let us proceed. So here in views, we don't need a pass. Okay, in short, if the method of a form is post, we need to accept the data in a form, process them, and push them in a Django model. Okay, so here what I can do here, I can say personal resource should be personal resource. Perfect. Okay, I think we are together, no one is lagging behind. Okay, so I can say we can say, not I can say, excuse me guys. So this is dataset, and here I can say new persons, because it is more than one person, and that's the key point of using Excel to push the data in Django backend model. Okay, here what we can do, we can say request.files, then after my file. Okay, my file, let me say my file. Perfect. The next thing I can say So my file contains the information, it contains the Excel. Okay, so here imported, can say imported data is equal to dataset dot load perfect new persons, okay, dot lead, okay. We need to put a format which is XLS. This is Excel in short. Perfect. Then after, for data in imported, what is happening in imported data, okay. For data in imported data, okay, here I can say value. Let's say value. Okay, let me yes, here let's say value is equal to person, okay. Data at 0, which is ID, okay. This is data 1 2, this is 3, and according to our design we need ID. Let me show you. We need the ID name. Oh, I've forgotten, excuse me guys. We need the ID, we need the name and the max. Max, it's really confusing, especially for we people who English is not our mother tongue language. So we need the ID, name, and the max, okay. After that, after that, value.save. I hope you know this method. Perfect. Control S to save the changes. So we are done with the view, we are done with URL. So let us wind up the form, okay. Here we need the form. Perfect. The method of form is post, and here there is something called the enc type. Don't know. Smart part form data. Perfect. Thank you. You know what, we need to put CSRF token so as we can prevent ourselves from cross-site forgery request, okay. So this should be CSRF token. I really missed you guys, that's why my vibe is up, okay. So here input the type is file, no worry. The name, here comes the name. So your name must match with this name, right? My file, okay. This is perfect. What we need to do here to wind up our session is to put a button here, right? We need a button, okay. So the type is submit. Here the name is upload. Perfect. So once we come here on a browser, refresh, oh, you can see it's amazing. It's an amazing experience, guys. So once I refresh here, you can see our model has no any information, okay. So let me show you one trick here. Let me copy this, okay, desktop, Okay, on desktop, let me come here in Python Django. Let me paste this here. Let me cross this and let me open this. Okay, so guys, after opening this, let me say as we have designed our model. So this is max or masky. We no longer need this column, so I choose to delete it. Let me say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is Noel. The max is let me say let me say 100. Okay, I'm genius. Okay, the max of Anna Maria is let's say Anna Maria's code is 0. This one, Masia Jehovah. Oh, Masia Jehovah. Masia Jehovah must score 100%. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, Control S to save the changes. And then after, what we needed to do here, once I come here, okay, copy this. Once I choose, put the path. Okay, the name of Excel can have any name. Okay, so never mind. Let's try to upload and see what is happening. Okay, hey, perfect. Once we refresh, boom. Oh, we're done. No, we are done. Thanks guys. I hope everyone has understood, and this sum up the end of this session. In short, we are covering how you can import data from Excel into Django Model. As I told you that once you implement this functionality, it will give you the bigger picture when you are developing school, university, students research system, because in most of cases these teachers upload the students' names and the score in their system by using Excel. Okay, so if you have any question, let me know on comment below. What is your experience? How do you push the data from Excel in Django Model? Please put a comment below and let me know. Never miss the next video on Tuesday. In short, we upload a new video on every Tuesday of the week, so you know when to get back. Thanks. Don't forget to like, put comment, share, subscribe. Bye guys, see you.